Attention Alabama Nation, what has just been revealed in Tuscaloosa is going to completely change the course of this season, and you need to know about it right now. While all eyes are fixed on the quarterback battle, a real bombshell is dropped regarding the backfield, and the name behind it is Daniel Hill. If you're a Crimson Tide fan, stop whatever you're doing, because the latest news places Hill in a tier that few players in the university's recent history have reached. Before I tell you the reason for this historic turnaround, hit that subscribe button below and turn on notifications, because what's happening at fall camp is just the beginning of a season that promises to be explosive. The source of this information is none other than the renowned Bruce Feldman, who has just published his annual ultra-exclusive list of athletic phenoms, the famous Freaks List. And guess who's on it, taking the 23rd spot and leaving experts jaw-dropped? Daniel Hill. Yes, the running back vying for the starting role with the Crimson Tide has just received a stamp of physical approval that borders on the unbelievable. Let's look at the facts and the timeline of this transformation that has put the coaching staff on high alert. Daniel Hill entered the offseason with a clear goal: to improve. He openly told the press that he overhauled his diet, cut out all junk food, and committed to a drastic change in his body composition. The result? He showed up to camp standing 6'1" and weighing 235 pounds, sporting a physique that is much leaner, more defined, and above all, faster. But the big news, the detail causing a real stir behind the scenes, isn't just the weight. It's the raw numbers he posted during physical testing, figures that defy the laws of biomechanics. Get ready for these stats, because they are anything but normal for an athlete at his position. Daniel Hill weighs in at 107 kilograms, 235 pounds, yet he boasts the strength of an elite defensive lineman. He has hit an astounding 363 kilogram, 800-pound squat. That's right, 800 pounds of pure leg power. Furthermore, he benches 220 kilograms, 485 pounds, power cleans 170 kilograms, 375 pounds, and posts a vertical leap of nearly a meter and a broad jump of 3.15 meters. We are talking about an athlete with a background as a sprinter and hurdler, which explains the sudden explosiveness he's displaying in practice. What does this mean for Alabama's immediate future in 2026? The truth is, last season we saw glimpses of a player with immense potential who sometimes hesitated, trying to dance around defenders rather than imposing his physical style. Hill has a build that many, with appropriate caveats, compare to the legendary Derrick Henry. He is built to be a north-south runner, the type of player who doesn't try to go around a defender, but instead runs right over the first one in his path. And with this new level of explosiveness combined with that 800-pound squat strength, he seems to have found the missing key to becoming the dominant force Alabama's offense needs. At 20 years old, Hill has the world at his feet and a coaching staff facing a dilemma, but one very positive one. Competition in the backfield is heating up, and what we're seeing on the field is the transformation of a talented kid into a tackle-breaking machine. He's no longer just participating in practice. He's staking his claim to the starting job with every explosive run and every punishing hit he delivers to defenders. Of course, the starting role is still up for grabs. Alabama's coaching staff, known for their high standards, will let the rest of August determine who claims the position. But to be completely honest with you, when you put an athlete on the field who combines size, raw speed, and that rare level of athleticism, it's impossible not to imagine that Daniel Hill is destined to shine this season. The message is clear. If Hill maintains this physical, north-south running style, he won't just win the starting job, he'll be a nightmare for defenses across the SEC. Stay tuned to the channel, because the battle in Tuscaloosa is just getting started, and with every move and every new test, we'll bring you the inside scoop on what's happening with the Crimson Tide. What are your thoughts? Will Daniel Hill be the undisputed starter this year, or will the competition drag on until the season opener? Leave your thoughts in the comments. We want to know what the fans think about this machine that's just been fired up. Don't miss the next chapters of this story, because Alabama is coming in at full force for 2026.